Hello and Merry Christmas. Almost Merry Christmas. I'm Nelson Ellingham, joined by Michael Campbell.
You happy with that?
No.
I also just want to say, at the beginning, obviously we have the sleigh bells, we have the ho-ho-hos.
Yep.
That sounds like me doing the ho-ho-hos.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh,
that is from like a stock sound effect website I subscribe to.
I think I've just always thought it was you.
Yeah, it does sound like me going, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
I know that just sounds like the sound effect, but
yeah.
No, it's not me.
You could be a real life Santa if you wanted.
That's true.
You just have to kill him. I've heard.
The Santa Claus, the movie, does set that up as
canonically. You just, if you want to become Santa, you just fucking kill him. And here's the thing. In that movie, when Tim Allen is like, I don't want to do this anymore, the only reason they get him back into it is because they say, everyone stops working, and they're like, it'll make a lot of kids really sad.
Yeah.
But like, if you don't give a shit,
and also,
then that's fine. Like, you could just be Santa and not do any of the work.
Also, it seems like being Santa is a curse. Because he's like, I don't want to do this. And they're like, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
You are Santa now, so.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, this is a lot of work, zero pay.
Yeah.
Absolutely zero pay.
You did not consent to being the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You just accidentally became Santa.
Yeah.
And now you have to until you die.
Yeah.
When someone kills you, then they'll be Santa.
Yeah. That's what you got to watch out for, is Santa assassins. They're around. They'll take your job. I think that's what happened to if there's any kids listening, switch off now. I think that's what happened to the real Santa. Somebody assassinated him and became Santa and were just like, I'm not going to do the job anymore. And they've got all the presents just to themselves. There's some motherfucker living in the North Pole with all the toy trains that he could dream of.
So what you're saying is Santa is canonically real, but dead.
Somebody killed him.
Not dead. The original Saint Nicholas.
The original Santa who was bringing joy, delivering presents to everyone. He has been murdered in cold blood.
And then do you reckon the new guy's the guy that's like, oh, yeah, I'll sign deals with Coke. I'll sign deals with whatever big companies want to give me money.
He's like, what? Red jacket? Sure.
And then I'll just tell the parents that they have to get all the presents.
Yeah. I feel like he only needs to 1 year not do it for the parents to be like, oh, shit. We better fill in here.
Yeah.
We've talked up Santa a lot to our children. And 1 year, he just didn't turn up. That's how the whole coal thing came about. 1 year, every child just got coal because the parents woke up first. They were like, oh, shit, Santa didn't come. Oh, we've got no money, can't go out and get presents on Christmas morning. Are you kidding me?
But the fire's been burning to heat up the house.
But the fire, there's lots of coal in here. Let's just put that in a bag, tell them they've been naughty.
Okay, so I thought you meant that maybe Santa sent the coal as a message.
No.
Yeah, but you're saying every parent had the same idea out of desperation.
They were just like, guess we'll be able to tell them they're naughty and give them coal. That's the only way we can get out of this.
Do you think there was an emergency broadcast? Be like, attention all parents, obviously the thing that we always fear would happen has happened.
Yeah.
We're thinking if everyone commits to the same lie, which is that all your kids have been bad, we'll get what's everyone got? Coal? Yeah, chuck some coal onto there. It was either coal or snow, but it turned to water, so they were like, well, that's not going to work. How about in the Southern Hemisphere, they said. Some of the insightful ones said, how about the Southern Hemisphere? Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Hey, America, this is a Christmas episode. It's going to be so Christmassy. It's going to be full of cheer. But obviously we're not quite there yet. Whatever. Sue us. I mean, don't sue us.
don't invite that into our lives.
No, I regret that. Okay. This first one was in the subreddit Australia, and it was by the user Visual Gardener. Tell me about your weird, wacky, wholesome Christmas traditions.
Can I just say, for point of context, the biggest majority of people that listen to the show are from America, and then the next is actually the UK, I think, and then Australia. I was talking to someone from the US that is living here now, and they said it actually blows my mind because I've never considered that Australia has hot Christmas.
Yeah. It's an odd concept.
Yeah.
You never see it in movies.
You never ever see it.
There's no Christmas movie in the world, and you can quote me on that, Cambo, where it's a summery day.
Yeah, but often here it's like shorts, barbecues, pools.
Yeah,
it's very summery our Christmas.
Yeah, I find it funny because I want to know. So obviously, there's just like different vibes, and like American, the Northern Hemisphere ish, obviously have like cozy vibes.
Yes,
around Christmas,
big sweaters, snowed in, that kind of stuff.
Whereas we're like, I can't stay in this room any longer. It's too hot.
Yeah.
I need to be in a pool or something.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's funny to me about that is obviously it's still a big holiday. Like I feel like both sides of the world still celebrate the holiday in the same capacity. Like it almost like shuts down that part of their world a little bit.
Shops close, you go see your family.
Yeah. People stop work for a bit.
Yeah.
It's got all those sort of same vibes. And I just sort of think that's funny because it feels like to me it makes use of the nice warm weather.
Yeah, it's actually we get time off in like peak weather.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So it's like for the opposite for people, I was like, oh man, I feel like you guys are working through like blistering heat and it really sucks for you. Like, is that a thing? You like, man, I really wish. Yeah. I mean, I suppose some people might take time off.
Also, something else that this person wasn't familiar with is Santa often depicted as like quite a cold weather fella. He's got big jackets and boots and hats and stuff on.
Yeah.
And more, I would say, in the last, 15, 20 years, and it's from Australian companies, Santa here is often depicted, still got his red top on.
Yeah.
But in like board shorts with a surfboard under.
Yeah.
They do try and summer up Santa here in Australia.
Yeah. Do you have any weird, wacky, wholesome Christmas traditions, Cambo?
I don't know if they're wholesome per se, but yeah, Stacey and I have a weird Christmas tradition.
Oh, yeah.
Which is on Christmas Day, we actually have less to do. My side of the family does Christmas early. My dad's side does it about a week before Christmas. My mum does it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So then on Christmas Day, we just go to her parents for like a lunch. But then that evening, we don't have anything on.
Yeah.
So we go home. We normally eat, because we're really full. We don't want to have like a full meal. We'll eat like a crappy like thing of noodles or something, like something really insubstantial. And we alternate every year to year, between two movies that we watch on Christmas night.
Yeah.
One of them, you could argue maybe makes sense. The other one makes no sense at all.
Okay.
The one that kind of makes sense is on the alternate years, we watch Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
Which is the Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks con man movie. And the reason I say you could argue that it makes sense is Christmas is a motif in the movie. Yeah. There's an ongoing thing that every Christmas they talk to each other. It's got Christmas vibes.
Yeah. It's as Christmassy as Die Hard is a Christmas
movie. Yeah. It's not a Christmas movie.
Which is very Christmassy, by the way.
Not a Christmas movie, but there are Christmas elements.
Yeah.
The other one we watch that doesn't make any sense for Christmas is Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
And we watch it because it's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty
so
sick.
good.
Yeah, it's a sick movie.
And this year is Ocean's 11.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I wonder if they'll do it this time, Cambo.
Maybe. You would think that after all these years, the guy would work out how they're doing it.
Yeah. Again, man? It's the same trick.
It's no spoilers. It's a replica vault. You're not looking at the real vault.
Oh, I guess it. Yes. Anywho,
but I think that's a pretty weird.
Yeah, that's a weird tradition. That's a good one. For me, mine has been we don't do it anymore, but for a while, in my family, it was a tradition to decorate the Christmas tree in weird ways.
I remember this,
I feel like we've spoken about both of our traditions before. I've just realized it, but whatever. We don't have much content, so this is just...
We're 480 in, so...
What are you going to do? So we used to dress the tree up in different things. The best one by far was we had, and I think the one that started it all was we had a tree. We used to try and get a real tree. I like a real tree. Mm-hmm. And so we got it, but then it was just in the corner and hadn't been, we obviously did the hard part of getting the tree in, and we were like, we'll decorate that later. And then my uncle was living with us at the time, and for some reason, him and my brothers and my dad were drinking a lot of VB, which is like a very Aussie beer.
Victorian bitter.
Yeah.
That's what VB stands for.
And it's like, and it's got like green and red on the label. So it's like very Christmassy in its color design. And so they, somebody just hung one of them on the tree with a little cable tie thing or something. And then after a few days, they filled up the whole tree, and it just looked really cool. And it was really Australian, and I would say bogan.
VB is not a classy drink.
Yeah. It's if somebody came in the house, they'd be like, this is an alcoholic.
By the way, Americans think that we drink Foster's.
No one here drinks Foster's.
Replace it with VB. Yeah. That's the quintessential kind of bogan Aussie.
I'd say even Carlton Draft.
Maybe
is more.
But I feel like Carlton Draft's more respectable.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a little bit more. It's true. They do come from the same place. They do. Foster's and VB and Carlton Draft, I think. But anyway. Anywho, so then we ended up doing lots of different trees. It was good. But I thought we could go through some of the comments, see what some other people's weird and wacky Christmas traditions were. This first one is by Arco of Joy. Arc of Joy. I said Arco.
Arco of Joy.
Arc of Joy. 2, when the kids were home, my wife and I always exchanged our presents on Christmas Eve after the kids were asleep. That way we could be romantic and loving without them being weird about it. I feel like that's a good idea. Yeah. And being Australia, I've come to the conclusion that Turkish food is an ultimate Christmas lunch for a number of reasons.
Oh.
One year, it was going to be 42 degrees on Christmas Day, and my wife said, I'm not cooking. Can I just say straight away, this is nuts to me. So obviously they're like yourselves, where on Christmas Day it seems like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
But the idea of having no plans on what you're going to eat on Christmas Day for some reason seems more crazy to me. Of you don't have to do the big family thing on the day. That's fine. But you don't even know what you're going to do for it.
Especially because the options will be so limited.
Yeah.
As to what's open.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, and she said, I'm not cooking. I said, good, let's order takeaway. The only non-chain restaurant that is open on Christmas Day in US is a Turkish restaurant. It isn't a holiday for them because they're Muslims, so I am not forcing someone away from their family on a family holiday. Okay, that's a bullshit line, just by the way, because I have plenty of... My boss is Muslim, and he's really looking forward to time off and going to spend it with his family. They might not necessarily celebrate Christmas per se.
But a day off is a day off.
It is a family holiday time.
Yeah.
And I think regardless, a lot of people are... Anyway, but if they're open, whatever, it's fine. The food is really good. It has been designed to be eaten while in conversation. Unlike Northern Hemisphere food.
It's a lot of the breads and dips and stuff, right?
Yeah. Designed to be eaten hot in a cold climate. I'm not sure about that. Just thinking about Mediterranean food, which I would say is a lot of bits and pieces and stuff. And but okay. Anyway,
they would have cold climates too.
Yeah. It's not like everyone is always hot or always cold. People have different. It's a different. Anyway, okay. Sorry, I'm getting bogged down in unnecessary detail here. But yeah,
I am liking the vibe of festy girl.
Yeah.
says, I'm the drunk aunt that dresses up in a Christmas outfit, elf, reindeer, Xmas tree, and has to be carried home every year. It's tradition.
Yeah, I think you should hang up that tradition. This is by Averb is a word. We do Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day, so we get to spend the extra day of just hanging out with no pressure. We wear matching PJs and do a puzzle and eat leftovers.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
I like that vibe.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I have to read the next bit because this is the worst. One my husband doesn't love. In my family, we open one gift at a time instead of rushing through them and everyone opening their stuff all at the same time. That is terrible.
The one by one?
Going around the room, opening one by one, I think is so painful. I think the best thing about being like, hey, just go at it, is people can hide their disappointment of the present that they're getting.
I will say, because Stacey's family does the one by one.
Yeah.
But it only works for a single round because once you have a present,
yeah,
you're kind of like looking at the present and opening it as it still continues.
Right.
So I feel like after the first round, because normally they'll go one person each, and then if there's additional presents, they'll
keep going around.
Keep going around.
Yeah.
But you're kind of if you got a book or something, you're flipping through the book or you're opening a book.
Right.
I feel like you stop
you're
watching
playing
anyway.
with your yeah. See, for me, it's our family does a KK. The adults obviously just do a KK. Mm-hmm. So now the thing is I'll just quickly speedily open my. I feel like all the adults kind of just I'll just quickly do this.
Yeah.
And then we watch the kids open up and play that.
Yeah.
I was all the adults are I'm not going to be surprised probably about what I get. So
I also feel like when we do it with Stacey's family, it's oh, here's your present, and they'll wait about 10 seconds to be oh, and then the next one.
Yeah, right.
So it's not just everyone watching one person necessarily.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are handed out one at a time.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like this one here from Octonaughty. We give our kids 4 gifts each year, no more. Something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. Worked for a decade or so now. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I love that idea.
Yeah, it's nice.
I love that as a concept of, it means that they're not getting lots of crap.
What if you need a jumper?
Yeah.
Because that's 2 of the 4 in one. Something you need is something you wear. Does that mean you get them an additional...
Sucks for you. No. No. In fact, it's the trick of the parent.
Interesting.
To try and cover off all things with one present so they can say to the kids, hey, we did it. We did it in one. Oh, you want that jumper, do you? Tick.
And you get a jumper with text on it, something to read. And interesting about it is they said we give our kids 4 gifts, no more. They did not say no less.
No, it could be less. Yeah, that's a fun competition you could have with you and your wife. Yeah, I think I just really love that idea because, especially for my nieces and nephews and stuff. As an uncle, I want to get them something fun that they'll enjoy, but obviously, all their other relatives also want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And they end up with, 5 times the amount of crap, basically. They're might get played with once and he's not. And I try to, my thing in the past was I'll give them a board game, which I still kind of like the idea of because I try to get them something that'll last a bit longer than just their current age.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is 1, board games take up a lot of space, and 2, even though they are replayable, some of them you end up just playing once.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you might even have fun with it. Mm-hmm. But then when you go to play another time, you're okay, we've got 50 board games to choose from.
Yeah. I, by the way, this is just a free little gift giving tip, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like I've discovered a new good Secret Santa gift, which is a game. I would say since I found this game, I've convinced at least 4 other people to buy it.
Yeah.
It's called Flip 7.
Yeah.
It's like a $15 card game. And that, I think, will start becoming my new, you need like an office Secret Santa thing. That I think that'll become my go-to.
Yeah, Flip 7's becoming really popular though. It's almost like Bananagrams kind of thing.
Yeah.
It just ramped up in popularity and now everyone's got it.
It's funny.
So I don't even know if it'll last another year.
Yeah, that's true actually, yeah. And I haven't bought it for anyone this year, so I may have missed the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could actually tell between when I first played it and then when I think we got it for someone, I don't remember, but just the difference is it was at the checkout the second time.
Yeah.
So clearly they were like,
whack one of those.
We know what you're after.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that. Okay. We should move on, Cambo, into our next piece. I'm waiting for the jingles.
Yeah, they're playing. Can't hear them? Well, there might be a technical issue. They are playing.
Yeah, okay.
So if you can't hear them, Nelson, the listeners will write in to tell you that they played.
All right. I'll just let you know that I can also be a listener.
Yeah. But if it's you specific, because I put them on I chose a real specific frequency that I mastered them at, and you're a little older than me.
Yeah.
You're what, 14 months?
So it's an age thing. So anybody my age can't hear it.
Yeah, but older than you. No, older than you is fine.
Okay.
So if someone's a year older than you, they can hear it.
Yeah.
Anyone younger than you can hear it.
Okay, but so I will be able to hear it eventually because I will get older.
Yeah, check next year.
Okay. I will be. Okay.
And the weird thing is, because you saw me not press a button, which is even weird.
Yeah, I mean, I just assumed you kind of queued it up with my voice, when I'm like, all right, next post.
Oh, no, it's playing again now that you said that.
Yeah, that's bad. Can't be so bad. Okay, this was in the subreddit 2X chromosomes, but it was by a deleted user. This has got a bit of a vibe, but I'm going to go with it anyway. If you do not make Christmas, you do not deserve Christmas. I normally give this PSA to men this time of year, but today's message is for young women and men too. More and more women are opting out of the endless free labor their mothers did, and good for them. Mm-hmm. The work still to this day remains ridiculously gendered, and the labor of the holidays goes on for months. We're almost all more overworked and barely treading water. If you feel overwhelmed at the thought of Christmas cards or putting up decorations, saying no is perfectly valid. Downsizing the meal to a roast chicken and mashed potatoes is perfectly cool. You want to skip presents for the adults and just buy for kids? Great. But if you are a woman who has opted out, see, just like some hot topics here. Anyway,
first of all, the first bit, great,
fine, totally fine. Yeah. But if you're a woman who has opted out of things for your own sanity and peace, but still expect your mother to have a place and a meal for you and your family every year, I would like to say a most sincere fuck you. And no, helping the day of in the kitchen, or bringing a pie or doing the dishes afterwards isn't enough. If year after year after year, Christmas is something you go to instead of do, you are a mooch. Whether you are a man or a woman, if you are not a child, Christmas is work. If you leave your mothers to clean their house every year, put up the tree, decorate, put out lights, cook and host, and then clean it up afterwards, and call yourself a feminist, I'd kindly suggest you sit and spin. But mean old Reddit lady, I have young kids, work 60 hours a week, and have an unhelpful partner. We did too. Most of us, oh God. Okay, we did too. Most of us still work. Most of us are still doing childcare all the time for grandchildren. And your dads are exactly as useless as they've ever been. It's okay to say no to this expectation. It is not okay for you to expect to mother to bear it for all eternity, so you don't have to. So I thought this was funny because there's some stuff in there that you're like, yeah, totally agree with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, do you want to know? Maybe I should save this for a little bit later. Okay, this is my super controversial opinion. Christmas, if you find Christmas stressful, that's on you.
Okay.
That's my controversial opinion. Because I think you can very easily navigate Christmas without stress. But, okay, I say that as somebody without kids. Probably amplifies with kids, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of people are trying to please other people, and that's what stresses them out the most. And I think if you let go of that part of the equation and just be like, we're going to do... So, like, Ellen and I last year hosted Christmas at our place. And, as part of that, like, we asked each person to like bring something, right? Which is kind of how I disagree a little bit in this post where they're like, if you just turn up with food on the day, then you're mooching from Christmas and you need to do like far more than that. To me, that's like, that's like the entry level. I appreciate if somebody comes and they bring a dish and I'm like, yeah, like you've contributed now to this. It's been a lot easier. But we even had like my cousin who was there afterwards, and my sister-in-law, they were both like, this was so relaxed. Like you guys just didn't like it felt weird. Like you weren't like running around or anything. And we were like, yeah, we just didn't make it stressful. Yeah. We felt like it was almost like a choice to not make it stressful.
I do agree. Yeah, us not having kids probably helps.
A
little bit.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I think the stress of having people come over and wrangling kids and doing Christmas morning and stuff like that. I also feel that we should normalize minimizing Christmas. Like,
yes. Oh my God.
It doesn't need to be any particular way.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you for Christmas. So the more my family has grown up and kind of separated, like my parents got divorced, my siblings don't live particularly near each other that much anymore.
Yeah.
The more Christmas has become on my mum's side, she's like, here's the time of the day. Here's what everyone needs to bring.
Yeah.
And she still goes out of her way, by the way. Like she... But compared to when we were kids, I think it is that now that none of the kids live with her and I think she has more of the time and the freedom to do the Christmas she wanted to do.
Yeah.
But kind of like... It's not like your Christmas. It's meant to be pretty laid back and relaxed.
Yeah.
And as my mum gets older, I can see her stressing more and more, and I want to be able to be like, "Hey, mum, it's okay." Like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing that sometimes gets people is like, and I've seen this on Reddit before where people be like, "Oh, 1 year." I made little like cookie bags for everybody.
Yeah.
And it went down really well. And somebody said, "Oh, I hope you do this next year." And so, now I've got to do it again. And again, see, that's my like original comment of like, you're allowing the stress to build up because you feel obligated to kind of like service other people. Mm-hmm. And I think that you can just be like, hey, I didn't do them this year. And the world's not going to fall apart. They're not going to be upset with you or sad about it. Or like you be like, I'm not going to do so many because that took me fucking ages. But I'm going to do like a little batch and I'll put it on a plate. And that's like, like I feel like we can all manage you're right. It's like we just can downsize Christmas and it'll be perfectly fine.
As an example, I'm going to a family Christmas this afternoon on my dad's side. Traditionally always had it at my uncle and auntie's house. They have like a bar in their house. They've got a good outdoor area. It's a good hosting area. But I do feel like for them, it probably is, more work than anyone else.
Yeah.
And then they were renovating, so we switched it to another auntie's for a year or two. And now they've just hired like a venue.
Yeah.
And everyone had to pay a certain amount for venue and food.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I love that now. I mean, I guess whoever had to organize it is maybe having a slightly more stressful time.
Yeah.
But compared to how it was when whoever was hosting, I would much prefer that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to just pay whatever to have no one be stressed. and we're in and out in a certain time, and that's Christmas. And that's done. And hopefully that makes it a little easier.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's I think it's so funny and counterintuitive, right? To be like, oh, this is like you're not having fun and enjoying Christmas for the things that should be Christmassy. Yeah. Like the idea that like decorating the house is like such a chore and like no, that's like meant to be the fun of it. And if you're not having fun doing it, then don't do it.
And there are people that genuinely love that, right? Like, especially people that put on the big light shows and stuff at their houses. Clearly, that's something that they love to do.
Yeah,
a creative outlet gets into the festive kind of, the atmosphere of the season. But do you think there's also? I think this is what ends up stressing some people out. Is they remember their Christmas from when they were a child, being like, oh, my parents gave me such a magical Christmas.
Yeah.
I want to do that for my kids. But their parents are probably stressed doing that. Now they're stressed doing it for their kids, and then their kids will be stressed doing it for their kids.
Passing on the stress.
But to them, they're like, oh, but it was so magical, so I need to do it.
Yeah. Here's the other thing that on that I think that people need to learn is probably that for kids, I think Christmas can be magical, again, on a much lower scale anyway. I think we probably take for granted, like, oh, yeah, I remember really loving the lights as a kid, and so I've got to do that for my kids. But, like, they're going to just still freaking love ripping open presents and seeing their cousins or whatever. You know, like, it's a day about, like, you know, family and celebration, and I feel like it would have your Christmas still would have been magical if you didn't see that specific light display that you saw and you were like, oh, but that was so special to me. Like, yeah, but like it doesn't, you would have still had a special memory from Christmas that wasn't that.
Do you know what I have to fight against? I try every time, like whenever I'm giving my nieces or nephews gifts, I try and find something. I think Stacey and I go out of our way to find something that we're like, oh, we know them and this is what they're into and this is what they'll appreciate.
Yeah.
I try and fight the instinct because I know that really what they enjoy is the dopamine of opening a present.
Yeah, exactly.
And really you can kind of wrap anything. As long as it's colorful or bright. They'll be like, oh, they'll get that dopamine hit.
Yeah.
And you seem like a good auntie and uncle to be like, no, but I should try and get them something I know that it's in their interest.
Yeah. I love unwrapping stuff. Gamma, it's fun, even if I know what it is. I feel like most of the time when I get a present, I sort of have an inkling what it is, but I unwrap that bad boy like it's a heroin hit. Camber.
Can I say every year, by the way, just because this is a kind of a gendered post. I want to, I guess, shine a light on a different gendered thing that I get. Every year, Stacey buys nice wrapping paper.
Yeah.
It's like one of her things. She buys it from some particular store. It's much more expensive than regular wrapping paper.
Yeah.
But that's fine. They look very nice.
Yeah.
But when I wrap stuff, like I'm okay at wrapping.
Yeah.
So many people, if I give them a gift, they're like, oh, Stacey wrapped this one.
Okay,
I can wrap a gift.
Yeah.
Just because it has a bow on it doesn't mean that I can't have possibly done it. I know how to tie a bow on a gift.
Oh, girly, Kevin. Girly bow on your present.
But I would say a lot of that is because the paper is so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, fancy paper. Yeah, so I do. Yeah, I should touch on that stuff as well because obviously, in certain like my family for Christmas Day, I would say my mum and dad put in equal effort from an outsider perspective.
Your dad, at least from my perspective, doesn't fit into the mold. I would say of the man that doesn't do anything. Whereas I would say my dad does.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Like if you said to my dad, "Hey, put on this load of clothes," he'd be like, "Oof, God, how do I?
How many hours do I have to do this?"
Sis, I think your dad is maybe, cut from a different kind of cloth, more progressive for his time.
Yeah. It's definitely a shame that this burden does fall to a lot of women sometimes. Yeah. And that is crazy. It's crazy to me. I find it strange to think that it's so burdensome on certain women in different families. Because it should be shared in any way. But my point, I guess, was going to be like, share the burden and also lessen the burden.
Yeah,
I think is my
lessen the
advice
burden and
or
then
something.
split it evenly.
Yeah. Because funnily enough, a lot of people in the comments were kind of against this person and their profile was deleted. So, I mean, some for it and some against it. Some people kind of saying that like, this is a generational thing. A lot of comments being like, oh, this is a boomer opinion. And what's happened is I have tried to help my mother with Christmas and she's been like, no, I have to do things my way. And then we'll complain about it afterwards. And I was like, I think that is true. Sometimes you get people that are like, oh, I have to do all this work. And you're like, well, you shut down the help of several people because you're like, well, I know how to do the biscuits the right way, or I know how to do this.
The best example of this to like taken to the nth degree, I think, is the character of the mum on The Bear.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's
like
exactly right.
People are offering to help, but they're like, no, I need to do it all myself. And then they'll also be like, no one's helping.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
There's definitely that kind of personality type that Christmas, I think, becomes a real stress.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, a friend of ours, said when going home to Christmas, their mum sounded like the bear mum. And she said one year she said to her mum, stop what you're doing. I'm going to do everything on a particular night. So it wasn't even like Christmas, but lots of family members. She was like, I'm going to cook dinner. I'm going to do everything. And she said the whole night her mum was stressed the entire time. She couldn't relax and play with her grandchildren or whatever because she really needed to like be in the kitchen in charge. She kept trying to come in and the whole time her daughter was like, no. And then afterwards her mum said, I know that you were trying to help, but don't ever do that again. I can't do this. I have to be in charge of this. It stresses me out more not being involved, which I think is so crazy and interesting. Okay, but well, we've only done 2 bits, but that's gone for a long time. So, and I didn't get to any of the cross-processor ones. Okay, we'll do this one really quickly, okay?
Yep.
This one was cross-posted to us by Gone Fish Caking. And it was in the subreddit, mildly infuriating, but originally by Hylian Coffee House. My mum does this thing called weaponized gifting, where she chooses the worst possible gifts ever, so you'll never expect anything palatable from her. And there's a picture attached here, and it's like some army boots, but not like official army boots. They're kind of like, they almost look like Uggs. Yeah, they're sort of Ugg boots.
But like it's got a rubber sole, like a proper decent chunky rubber sole.
But also there's 2 small pockets.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like cargo army shoes, but a very low quality. Hideous. Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah. So what do you think would be weaponized gifting for you? What could you give?
I think this is not weaponized gifting as it is careless gifting, I think.
Yeah.
But the family and Christmas I'm going to now, we used to do a KK when we kind of knocked it on the head because everyone's too old. But that always pointed out to me that no one knows me.
Okay,
Because at the time I was working at the movie theater, and I remember I got a gift card for the movie theater I worked at.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that they knew that that's what my job was. Because one of the perks is we got free movies.
Yeah. But they were like, you like movies?
Yes.
There was some recognition.
There was. And then I know I've talked about this before, but I got like a $20 gift card to JJ's, which is like a clothing store tiered towards quite young, I would say, teenagers and stuff. I think at the moment.
They just thought you were hip.
It's all Minecraft T-shirts and stuff like that. 1, not my style.
Yeah.
2, not enough money to buy any JJ's anyway.
It's to subsidize the money that you would have spent.
But I think that's a classic thing of like my auntie. You know, like some of your nieces and nephews, you're like, how old are they? I think she just remembered me being younger.
Yeah.
So I got it when I was like 26.
Yeah.
Like I was not going to wear like a themed Looney Tunes t-shirt or whatever they're selling these days.
Yeah. My auntie once gave me a microfiber towel to me and my 2 brothers.
See,
And I was like,
the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, sick.
Well, the funny thing is, right, I got that when I was young enough to be like super disappointed about it. But I use it to this day. Yeah. I reckon it's the longest lasting Christmas gift I've ever had in my life.
Are you seeing it this Christmas?
No, actually, I don't think I
you sent her a message saying thank you for the microfiber
Thanks
towel.
again. Just every year I send her another message. Thanks. Still using it. Very much appreciate it. Okay, here's my weaponized gifting. This is what I'm going to do.
Please.
Is I'm going to wrap rolls of wrapping paper for people. Because I'm like, hey, isn't it so annoying how you have to go out every Christmas and get more wrapping paper?
Next year, that won't be an issue.
I've done it for you, but then obviously next year I'll give you more wrapping paper for the year
after. But also,
after.
like, you might get the wrapping paper back with the gift they give you wrapped in the paper you gave them.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll be like, see, it's going to good use.
What is a gift you could give to anyone that would be disappointing, do you think? So it's like clearly you've just gone out and grabbed whatever.
Yeah.
And you don't think anyone would be satisfied with it. What about like, this is kind of expensive, but also kind of not a good gift. Is like, what if they just got you a couple of like replacement printer ink cartridges?
Yeah.
Okay, I know that you actually like you did spend some money on this.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Yeah,
so
but
they make their
also
money.
one, I don't have a printer. Two, if I did, it's probably the kind of thing I would, I guess, monitor. But I could use this maybe.
Yeah.
So like, thanks.
I guess so. Yeah. I think, how about a single? Oh, okay. No,
A CD
okay.
single.
Just a single.
I got you this song on single CD.
Of somebody really, like a Hillary Duff single. Somebody that nobody's heard of for ages.
Not a new single either.
It's like, hey, this one's a banger. I've just got this. I got this CD single for you. Okay. All right, but let's move on into podnapping. Oh my God! I'm being podnapped.
Podnapping.
This is Podnapping, where we nap a pod. We take a topic of conversation or a segment from another thing, and we do it ourselves.
It's my week this week, and a little Christmas miracle has occurred because Amanda has written in saying, "Here's your Christmas gift. It's a Christmas podnapping."
I think it's a Christmas curse because it's not on my week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I did. I messaged you being like, "Hey, Amanda sent one through, and it's going to be my week just before Christmas," and you were like, "Oh."
I was like, damn it. I actually got the order of the episodes wrong. I thought that was going to be my week. Rubbish.
Amanda says, "Hey guys, Merry Christmas and all that. I am into my final season of selling vouchers for that cinema company we all know and love. I'll be retiring next year. Sad but happy, but sad.
Yeah.
Awesome that you get to retire though.
That's awesome. That's the dream.
Yeah.
I cannot wait
Increasingly
for my retirement.
for the younger generations, it is a dream.
Yeah.
I hope you get this in time. If not, you can remind yourselves that 12 Days of Christmas actually begin on Christmas Day. So it gives you another couple of weeks to have some Christmassy content.
Does it really? Is that the lore of Christmas?
Don't think that's true because I'm doing it now.
Yeah. I've got the 4 turtle doves or whatever it is.
It's Christmas themed
How many
podnapping.
turtle doves?
Yes. Yeah.
How many turtle doves? 22. What?
Is that by the end? Because you're giving them,
yes. I was like, I like how we're both like, what? That cannot be right.
Yeah.
It's 2 turtle doves repeated many times. Anyway.
Because by 12, yeah. Okay, it is a Christmas themed podnapping for you that I both hope you'll be able to play. It's just a little quiz about Christmas movies. I actually wrote it last night while I was on shift. Don't tell anyone. It was a very slow shift.
Okay. Yeah, well, lucky you're retiring, I guess.
I do know a lot of higher ups in that company do listen to this show religiously. You should be able to highlight the answers. I hope this works. Yes. So Amanda has written the quiz, but the answers are white font, so I can reveal the answer by highlighting it in the text.
Cool.
I'm going to say this. You would think movie quiz I'd be good at.
Oh, yeah.
One of my biggest blind spots in movies is Christmas movies.
Oh.
I don't care about them. And there's a lot of them I haven't seen.
Do we need Stacey in here? That's what she does.
She surely will not want to join.
Yeah, obviously.
But yes, I will say there are actually a lot of Christmas movies I've never seen.
Yeah, right.
So let's see how we go. I've seen a couple. Question
Die
1.
Hard and Ocean's 11.
And Catch Me If You Can.
And Catch Me If You Can.
Question 1. Sesame Street's Bert and Ernie were named after 2 characters from It's a Wonderful Life. but which two?
What?
A bartender and cab driver. B, the cab driver and cop. C, the cop and building society clerk. D, the building society clerk and bartender.
So just different combinations of those things.
Yes.
I reckon I have zero idea, but I'm going to say the cab driver and the cop.
Cab driver and cop, you happy with B, cab driver and cop?
Yeah.
I have no reason to disagree. I don't know the answer to this. The answer is B. Bert was the cop and Ernie was the cab driver.
There
you go.
Okay. Do you know why? The only reason I went for that is because the relationship between Bert and Ernie. It's like, hey, Bert, hey, Ernie. It seems like a...
Yeah, it's got a real cop cab driver energy to it.
That's what I was going to say. No, like a friendly, like, we meet each other in passing occasionally sort of vibe. And that's what I got from this. I don't know. Anyway.
I get a different vibe from those two.
Oh, okay.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. This is question 2. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal was sound engineered by Kevin in Home Alone 2. Which movie did he get it from? A, Filthy Angels with Broken Wings 2. B, Scumbags with the Filthiest Souls. C, Angels with Even Filthier Souls. Or D, Filthy Angels with Shattered Halos.
That whole question was gibberish to me.
I actually thought this was called Angels with Dirty Faces. So I am off. I thought the fake movie was called Angels with Dirty Faces.
So then what's the closest one to that? Angels with something?
There's two. It's either Filthy Angels with Broken Wings 2 or Angels with Even Filthier Souls. Filthy Angels. Yeah, I think it's either A or C. Let's go with C, Angels with Even Filthier Souls. It was C, Angels with Even Filthier Souls. There you go.
We're 2 for 2 on questions that we are not confident with.
Yeah.
This is good.
Okay, question 3. In Elf, have you seen it?
I've seen Elf.
Okay, Buddy walks all the way from the North Pole to find his dad. Which animals does he meet along the way?
Crap, it's been so long.
A, penguin and polar bear. B, baby seal and Arctic fox. C, puffin and narwhal. Or D, raccoon and snow hare. I think it's either B or C, I think.
For some reason, I thought it was stupid like a narwhal.
Yeah, I think it's C. Because I was thinking penguin, but I think I might be mistaking it for puffin. So puffin and narwhal would make sense. Yeah. I remember, horned creature.
Yeah, that's
so it must be. Let's go C, puffin and narwhal, and that is correct.
Oh, 3 from 3! It's a Christmas miracle. Stop there, camera. Stop there.
This one is for you, Nelson. I know this for sure.
Oh, okay, good. No, that's good. Because we get it if you know for sure.
Yeah. Who is the elf that helps Arthur and the Grand Santa in Arthur Christmas? Obviously, you love the movie Arthur Christmas. I've not seen it myself, but you love the movie Arthur Christmas.
Love it.
Is it Bryony, the rapping elf, Gordo from Logistics, Myphony, the toy maker, or Dafydd? Dafydd. How would you pronounce that?
Dafydd?
Dafydd? From Communications. Who is it that helps Arthur and the Grand Santa?
I have zero idea. This is a
I'm going to say B, Gordo from Logistics.
Sure.
Because I don't want to have to pronounce D again.
Yeah.
It was A, Bryony from the rapping elf.
I think you said A.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Question 5. In the Santa Claus, one character gives a nod to the James Bond franchise. Is it A, a grumpy white cat guarding the milk and cookies at the home of Scott/Santa delivering presents? B, Miss Penny, the elf who thinks Scott has a crush on her but tells him he's too young. She's over 400 years old. C, Mortimer, the elf who everyone just refers to as M. Or D, Quentin, the tech-savvy elf who shows Scott his new inventions.
Is it the M one then? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember this movie. I've seen this movie, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's Mortimer, the elf everyone refers to as M?
Sure.
It's D. D, it's Q for Quentin. It's Q, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
should have assumed that.
Question 6. In
We
Miracle.
started on a real high.
Yeah. Now it's all coming crashing down. In Miracle on 34th Street, how does the real Kris Kringle come to work at the Macy's store as the Macy's store Santa? A, he replaces the drunken original Santa for their Thanksgiving float. B, he answers a newspaper ad. C, he is their second choice in an audition and takes over when the original choice turns up drunk. D, they forgot to place their ad and he turns up in their office holding a copy of the ad. D is the most whimsical.
D is the most whimsical. But I thought C could also be plausible as a funny gag.
Yes, yeah.
Like he wasn't even chosen.
Yeah. What do you want to go with, C or D?
Oh, well, let's go with the more magical
Okay,
D.
we'll go D. They forgot to place the ad. They're like, oh my God, we don't have a Santa. He's like, ho, 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 I found your ad.
Yeah.
It is A.
Way off. Next, Cambo. Next. Let's no dilly-dally. We know it's all downhill. Let's just keep going.
In Jingle All the Way, Howard has his work cut out for him trying to find the most popular toy of the year for his son. That toy is A, Davy Rocket, B, Turbo Man, C, Rocket
I think it's
Jockey,
Turbo Man.
D, Nitro Man. It is Turbo Man because I can so clearly hear him saying, Turbo Man.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta get Turbo Man because he can't say the word turbo in his accent, which is very funny. Yes, it is a Turbo Man. B. Question 8. In A Muppet's Christmas Carol, Scrooge is played by an actual human. That man is... Do you need the choices? Because I know this one.
No, I don't know.
A, Alan Rickman. B, Ian McKellen. C, Patrick Stewart. D, Michael Caine. Who plays
It's
Scrooge?
been so long since I can't remember. All of those people feel like they could have absolutely done it.
It is Michael Caine.
Okay.
This one is actually for you. What is John McClane's wife's Christmassy name in Die Hard?
Christmassy name.
A, Carol. B, Holly. C, Noel. D, Eve.
I get it now. It's Holly.
It's Holly. Question 10. Violent Night references 2 classic Christmas movies. What are those movies? Violent Night is a action movie from like 2 years ago. David Harbour is Santa.
Never heard of it. Ever.
It's okay. It's
Okay.
Santa gets kidnapped or something.
Okay.
It's a reference to 2 classic Christmas movies. The movies are Elf and the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Home Alone and Die Hard, Scrooge and A Nightmare Before Christmas, and Frosty the Snowman and Miracle on 34th Street. Which 2 movies does it reference? You haven't seen it. I don't remember it, though it does have a big Die Hard vibe to it because he's kidnapped by terrorists.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
going to
Home
say
Alone and Die Hard.
Home Alone, Die Hard, and that is correct.
Woo!
Question 11. There's 12 questions, by the way.
Okay.
In National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Clark is anticipating a big Christmas bonus. What does he plan to spend it on? A, a swimming pool. B, a new car. C, a man cave with a wet bar. Or D, a family holiday in Europe. I watched this movie last year.
Oh, really? So you'll know.
I do remember the plot.
the answer.
I remember thinking, this doesn't have a plot.
Yeah.
It's like just funny motifs.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
a vague thing of he's like, the bonus is coming.
Right.
What does he want to... I think D's a red herring because there is European vacation.
Yeah, well, that's...
But I don't know if it was planned that far in advance that they were setting seeds.
yeah.
It could be a swimming pool. I don't know. What do you think? Or do you think they did plant the seeds for European
Let's
vacation?
say that they planted the seed.
It was a swimming pool.
Oh.
Question 12. What was the best song sung by Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye in White Christmas? A, Der White Christmas. It's right there in the name. B, Mandy, a cheerful little ditty. C, Heatwave, when all you want is snow. Or D, Santa Claus sung his name so he will visit. Sing his name so he will visit.
Okay.
What is the best song sung by Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye in White Christmas? White Christmas?
Last time we thought they sowed the seed and we were wrong.
Yeah, it's true. It was a swimming pool.
Let's do it again. White Christmas.
Not a White Christmas. I asked for the best song, not the most popular or best known. The correct answer is B, Mandy, because I was named after that song.
Oh,
interesting. A song in a movie, a song in a Christmas movie.
Whoa.
Well, there's a fun little fact about Amanda. Yeah. Well, that's it for me for 2025. Hope 26 is better in that I'm a bit fucking over living in interesting times. I'd like it to be a bit quieter for next year. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. We've all decided we're going to get into a quieter time.
I love this is how Amanda ends the year. Mm-hmm. Maybe just one big funeral we can all enjoy.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
I think we all know who that might be referring to. Thank you, Amanda. That was very fun. Sorry we don't know much about Christmas movies.
Yeah. We're Scrooges.
Yeah. My real Michael Caine's or Alan Rickman's or Ian McKellen's. Who knows who it is?
Who knows? Thank you for adding in, Amanda.
Yeah.
If you'd like to write into us, Reddit podcast, readitpodcast @gmail.com. You can also reach us at our Discord or the subreddit.
Yes.
I did that in reverse order. The link to the Discord is in the show notes. So
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah, Merry Christmas. I forgot what it is. Merry Christmas. I hope it's stress-free and you got lots of good presents. Thanks for listening, and we will read you later.